Hello, 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 welcome everybody to the Dreamchasers promo. Okay, this is a new one. I don't really know if there's anything specific other than it's something to do with European competitions. I don't know if we actually have any more information than that, and if it's based on anything other than players. I mean, I actually haven't looked at the full team. Is it players that are still in European competitions this season? I think I had a liked post of all of the players, but I never looked at it. But I hope that everybody is having a good day, a good week, a good month. I've been ill, which is why you've not really seen that much going out on my channels and streams and stuff like that. I don't know if I've got a, chest infection like I did previously. Maybe, because some of the symptoms are similar. However, getting a doctor's appointment is apparently an absolute nightmare, so I'm unable to do that until Monday. So let's just hope that things either stay at the level they're at or get better, basically. So it's not going to be a super long stream today. I'll manage it and see how I'm feeling, but the main thing with this infectional virus or whatever it is that I have right now is it feels like you have less breath in total is the way I'll describe it. It's not like I'm out of breath and I'm like or anything like that, but let's say normally if I could speak for 30 seconds straight without having to breathe in again, like maybe right now it'd be 15 or 20. That kind of thing. Does that make sense? So streaming for hours on end, it's probably not going to help with that, and it's probably not... It's not ideal, really, is it? So, hopefully everyone else is doing well, and hopefully things, as I say, just improve as we go forward, and hopefully on Monday I can get an appointment to go and get seen. But today is all about this new promo, and seeing what we get with it, really. I haven't looked at this. Here is the full team with official stats and playstyles. So let's have a look. Let's open that in a new tab. Oh, I thought that would mean that I could zoom. So here we go. We've got Kylian Mbappe, Harry Kane, Wirtz. 2 icons with 3 playstyle pluses. Excuse me, but not these top guys. Putellas. Prince only has 2. Martinez has 2. Lucio has 3. Pajor, Wanyeri. So it is only players that are still in Europe. No. Because Barca knocked out... Wait, did Barca knock out Benfica? Yes, right? Wait, there's 2 Benfica players. I have absolutely no idea what this promo is then. No idea. Because if it was replacing, like, the final Champions League, I don't know, road to the final and stuff like that, it would make sense. But I have absolutely no clue what this is. Because, yeah, if it was all players... Like, Dreamchasers, is the dream not that you're going to win the European competition that you're in? Not, like, what's the dream of a Benfica player that's already been knocked out? Who's the... this is Raul. With a bandage on his head. Raul. So, that's what we're getting today. Let me catch up with everybody. Hi, hey, hello, welcome everybody. As I say, I hope that you're all doing very, very well. Apologies for lack of streams lately. I'm ill. And in a way that is... pretty much negative towards my work and not that much else. Which is really frustrating, but it is what it is. Tom, hello. When are you starting short form collection book? I don't know. And the reason why is because my main Road to Glory account is pretty much turning into the content account because I've got over 1 million more coins on this account and I just enjoy it. More than the other account. So I don't know. I also don't really enjoy playing the game day to day. So my plan tonight is to get one of these new players and do a video on them. Like I have done these challenge videos that we've had over the last month or so that I've really, really enjoyed doing. I'd like to do a couple of those a week, ideally, going forward. And maybe just spice them up and spruce them a bit. But that's my plan. Because I don't really have to play that much for those kind of videos. Same with collab videos. You play one game at the end of it. But the majority of the content that you're creating is not playing the game. Whereas, I sat down and I played Champs. It got extended by 24 hours, didn't it? So, I played Champs on Tuesday evening. And my initial plan was going to be to stream it. I was closer to uninstalling the game than to streaming those Champs games after playing 3 qualifiers. It was that bad. It's just abysmal right now. So, I've not been playing the cups and stuff like that. Getting ill obviously doesn't help, but when you're ill, sometimes people will take that as an opportunity to chill and maybe watch some stuff, some Netflix, or play some games whilst they recover. I ain't playing this whilst I'm recovering. I'll play some games that are actually nice and fun and enjoyable, like Planet Zoo, for example. So I've not done the cups or any of that stuff. I don't know if I did the daily login. However, I did do this first week. Oh. Not that. This. I did this one by just doing an absolute ton of SBCs earlier today. I think I had 5 done. So I just did the 84x7s. We've got 20 of these 81 plus picks. I did a hero pick and I got companies winter wildcards out of that one. So yeah, I got that done, but not much else. So will I be starting that up again? Honestly, it depends how other things go, because I'm also trying to work hard on the football channel because I love creating content for that account. And again, for those of you that may, for whatever reason, not be subbed to the football channel, we got a range of content. The upcoming planned video is a documentary one, which I've done a couple of sort of docu-style videos in the past, but nothing... Actually, I guess Neymar's, the rise and fall of Neymar, I did in the past. This is going to be slightly similar. In that regard, it's talking about one particular player, and I'm really enjoying the process of making it so far, and I'd love to do more of it going forward alongside the other football channel content. So, yeah. Chappie, hello. Pillow, hello. David comes in with the remember and the resub. Think your chat history on YouTube is just resubs. I mean, probably not far off it, but I appreciate the fact that you support on both platforms, even if you only ever watch on one. It doesn't matter to me what people prefer to watch on. It makes no difference. I really, really do appreciate the support. My favourite part-timer is back. It's sad that it has been a bit more part-time recently, hasn't it? But multiple factors. Like I said, this week I planned to do more streams and bring back other games like Elden Ring and Rocksmith. But then, of course, I get ill. And the main thing with how I'm feeling right now is it's not dreadful, but I know what it was like last time. And so that's why I wanted to get a doctor's appointment as soon as possible, which, again, is now going to be postponed until Monday, because I want to try and get ahead of anything like that again before it gets to the stage that it did. So I don't know. More chance packing an elite level player than getting GP appointment. Honestly, ridiculous. Because I rang them yesterday, right? I don't know. Maybe like midday. Something like that. And I haven't booked a... When was the last time I booked a doctor's appointment? Maybe like... When did that happen? That was October. May before that. Maybe it was like May last year. I think it was. Because I came back from Germany and my ears never popped from coming back on the plane. And so I basically just couldn't hear properly because they just never popped and I couldn't do anything to make them pop again. So I had to go to the doctors and I got like some ear spray and stuff that didn't make any difference. But sure, getting that was fine. But I feel like in that scenario, I was able to go online and say, this is my problem. What do I need? And so, therefore, I got an appointment like the next day or something like that. I can't really remember. When I went to hospital previously, that was ringing at 111. And the worst part about that was, like, for example, if you're going somewhere and you know you're going to be there for ages, it's fine. But if you don't know that you're going to be there overnight without any sleep, it's awful. But yeah, this time, I rang yesterday and they said, no, they're fully booked up. You'll have to ring back tomorrow. Okay, I did. I rang this morning, the minute that the phone lines went open, and didn't get an appointment because it was fully booked by the time I got to the front of the queue. So on Monday, I've got to go in person and do the same thing, but in person. And hope that I get one. How ridiculous. Mental. This is going to be a 2-week/2-team promo, however you want to describe it, for Dreamchasers. Done the outside the box goals in Champs by accident, upside to being a Travella merchant. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so I did do Champs, but rushed through it whilst it was incredibly infuriating. I don't believe I got anything from Champs. However, I used a new player to do Champs because I wanted to. So I bought Gaza. Big Gary Lineker. 20 games, 34 goals, and 11 assists. And that is qualifiers and Champs finals. He was a baller. Seen on Twitter someone lost out on 12k plus because Cross hit a big fish to beat Price. Oh dear. Oh dear. Breathless as a killer when your job involves talking. Even just now got animated, excited, had to pause to breathe. Exactly why I've not streamed the last couple of days, because today it feels a little bit better, but it's still definitely not normal. And the other part about it is not just having a bit less breath overall. But having to sort of like manually breathe a lot of the time is really annoying. Really annoying. But yeah, so that's exactly what I mean. So when your job revolves around talking constantly and you're short of breath to talk, those two things don't really mix very well together, which is why I've given it a couple of days, and I thought I'll stream today for 6 p.m. content. I'll see what it's like. If I feel okay, and tomorrow and Sunday, I feel like a fractionally better and better, then we can get back to normality. Hopefully by Monday, bring in some other games like Elden Ring and everything back. But yeah, today is basically a test to see what it's like. Daniel, that sucks. Sadly, it is the norm at a lot of clubs right now, but that does very, very much suck. Zach, thank you very, very much for the continued membership on YouTube and for the resub as well. 64 months, by the way. Insane. Crunch time for uni's been taking so much of your time. Strange. You might have a few months left in Leicester at all. That is pretty mad. But I fully understand that. When you're getting towards the end of uni, those last few months are, yes, very crunchy. They are killer. They are overwhelming. And it's very easy to get very stressed. It's very easy for a lot of things to happen. Like, I put on some weight in my final... not loads, but I put on some weight during my final year of Masters in the last few months because I was stress eating whilst doing my work. Loads of like Wopsits and stuff like that. Like there was a point where I went through, you know, you get like the big bags of what, like 12 packets or 16 or something like that. Went through it, one of those in one day. It wasn't great. So if you find any ways to calm down and everything like that and reduce stress and anxiety, do it. And if that means that you have to avoid watching anything to do with this stress fest of a game, that's understandable. Every FUT birthday you packed throughout was not over 50k in value. You packed a load of different ones. Yeah, the best one I got was Trent. He's coming in at, what, maybe like 200k? But I didn't get anything crazy. Obviously, I did get this Gullit the other day, but now he's getting a new card as an SBC. Where you're from, it's all online now. Can't ring up for an appointment, have to go online. So all people know technology is screwed. I guess they could also walk in and maybe try and sort it there. But yeah, not over the phone is just dumb. It is just dumb. To be honest, I'd love to be able to just go online and get an appointment. But as soon... I don't know if their online system is a bit broken. Because... I went on, like, basically straight after it opened yesterday, and it said that they were at full capacity already, so I don't know how it works. Opinions on Low Driven Plus. I really liked it. Like, I thought this Lineker card was fantastic. Not just because of Low Driven Plus, but outside of that, he is just a good card, right? Especially with an engine. He's really, really good. He's got good playstyles outside of Low Driven Plus, like Technical, Trickster, Quick Step Plus, even Incisive Pass, Finesse, Power Shot. It's a really good card. So for like 60k or whatever I paid, 65.5, really good. And I think Low Driven Plus is a very, very good playstyle. And it just reminds me of better times where the meta wasn't scoring, oh, the ball bounced out to you, 35 yards... from goal. Oh, you've just banged in a green time Trivella. Great. How skillful. This reminded me of FIFA 17, 18. Oh. Had a good mental reset in Feb. Went home to house sit. Didn't really think about uni for a week. Helped loads. That's good. I've had a really good sort of like mental reset recently with like the fitness goals and stuff like that. Like I've lost over 4 kg in like the past month by going hard with exercise and eating better and stuff like that. I know that that's not the kind of rate that I'm going to keep up, and that's fine. I know that. I'm not really aiming to, because it may get unhealthy at that point if you continue to lose at that same rate. But to start off, the very start of weight loss can often be the most successful time. So same with like muscle gain and stuff like that, isn't it? So yeah, I've been really, really enjoying it, and just happiness in general has been good. Well, the best SBC for beginners to get birthday cards or icons? Well, you ain't getting birthday cards because they are out of packs in 22 seconds. In terms of icons, the icon pick. What's it are in the brand of crisp where you can't just have one? Exactly. R9 base or fantasy Son? Definitely not R9. Schneider twice. Untradeable dupe in 3 packs. That's ridiculous. And Marquisio. Fair play. Fair play. Oh, I did also... So this... Oh, we can put Lineker in up front here now. I completed Buonanotte's Evo earlier. Let me see if I've got any of the champ rewards. Oh, it's 6! It's 6 o'clock, everybody. Oh, I got Verts from rewards, I think. Maybe. We've got this Lineker here. And then... Did I not do Madders? I must have started him off but not finished him. So we'll continue that when we can. But here we go. David, what are your thoughts on Low Driven Plus? I know that you are up there with like the better players at the game in chat and everything like that. But also, yeah, one of the more meta players here in the higher divisions and stuff like that. So do you have you played enough to have initial thoughts on Low Driven Plus? And anyone else? Thoughts on the new playstyle? I think it's a really good addition that gives us a nice, consistent finishing technique inside the box, which pretty much... It's not a broken meta thing. I like it. I really, really like it. But here we go, everybody. Welcome if you're just tuning in. Hi, my name is Scott. If you are brand new, welcome to the stream. We have got the new Dreamchasers promo. Jay, hello. How's it going? How are you doing? How have you been? I've been ill, which is why I've not been streaming as much. Today is basically a test stream. If it goes okay, then we can stream more. Going forward and forward and forward until we feel back to normal. So, UEFA Dreamchasers. We are thrilled to announce the launch of UEFA Dreamchasers. This campaign is dedicated to highlighting players who have excelled in each competition this season. Right, even if they've been knocked out. Okay, that makes more sense. Was Rafinha in this team? No. If they dare to not have Rafinha in Team 2 when he's absolutely smashing it in the Champions League this season would be insane. Wanyeri's in this. What was Ethan Wanyeri? What are his stats in the Champions League this season? The Champions League, he's played 6 games and scored 2 goals. He's played 220 minutes. And yet, he's excelled in the Champions League. Okay, we won't look at the stats of all of these cards because basing it off of that one, it feels like that statement probably isn't correct. Okay, in addition to the standout performances from this season, Dreamchasers will celebrate the rich history of the 4 prestigious UEFA competitions through historical content available in packs and SBCs. So, players that have smashed it in the competitions in the past, like some of these icons and heroes that are getting cards. That makes sense, right? During the campaign, we will also release more Road to the Final items based on the quarterfinals for UCL, UEL, and UECL. So I think those have been leaked, or some of those have been leaked, but I can't remember exactly who, what, or where. So, okay, that's fine. Let's have a look at everything, shall we? So we start things off with objectives. Dreamchasers, daily play games completionist. So maybe I'll actually try and do this week. You've got Tyreek George, who is a youngster for Chelsea. I feel like I saw a few Evo chains of him earlier in the year that were kind of crazy. So see how this compares with those. Double 4-star, when we've just had 2 weeks of every single card being released as double 5-star, really feels a bit lackluster. It has to be said, but it is what it is. So double 4 for George, left mid cam, left wing. Stats are average. Playstyles are average. Yeah, I don't really care about that one, to be honest with you. Okay, SBCs. So there's supposed to be, yeah, 2 very big cards. So team of the tournament so far, basically, but with a name. Yes, and with a name that means that they can put in players that have done really well in the competition in the past as well, right? So he got 2 goals in the European Cup final, right? So we got a 94 Rude Gullit. Despite, is his base icon SBC still available? It is. You do wonder with EA, right? Why didn't you bring out this icon SBC a month earlier so that it ran out, and then basically the day after it ran out, you came out with this brand new one? Rather than them overlapping by a whole month is kind of... I'm not a fan, if I'm honest. But let's have a look, shall we? So 94 Rude Gullit. This card is 4-star, 5-star. They didn't go as far as making him double 5. Cam, CDM, or centre mid. No striker for this card. It's Gullit, right? There's not that much more that needs to be said. The playstyles are pretty wild. Basically a mix of everything. However, I would say, with the playstyles that they've given him, Cam doesn't seem crazy. Like, he obviously has very, very good shooting stats. So maybe if you're just good at spamming Trailblazers, right, you don't need shooting stats or playstyles. But also as a Cam, I feel like if you're not going to have like Finesse Plus, Technical Plus is a really good one. First Touch Plus is a really good one. Press Proven Plus is a really good one. But Incisive Pass is the Cam playstyle plus, isn't it? Again, no finesse shot. It feels like these playstyles are very much more geared towards him being either a centre mid or CDM. I'd probably say centre mid, because it just feels like a card that is this crazy would be wasted at defensive mid. I know you can put a shadow on this card, and I mean, his face stats and even in-game stats are just ludicrous. They are before that anyway. But still, 23 squads for Gullit, with the loan needing an 86 squad with an inform. Oh my goodness. Well, is this what we do the video on? Do we do it on Gullit? Maybe. For a 5-game loan. 86s, 87s, already up to 89s. Oh my goodness. 690 rated squads. 591s. I know it's Gullit. He's going to be outrageously expensive. Like, I packed his Thunderstruck in a pick recently. I think that card was still like 2 mil. This one. I don't know if he's plummeted because people know we're now getting this one. Like 1.6, 1.7 mil. People offloading this one because they'll get the new one. So in theory, if this card is a 93, 1 playstyle plus, with stats that are obviously worse than the other one, with, yeah, a playstyle is not coming anywhere near that one, especially when it comes to defending ones. If this card is actually 1.6 or 1.7 mil on the market, for an untradeable, somewhere between 2.5 and 3 mil is my guess. However, it's EA, so it could easily be like 4 mil. Let's have a look together, shall we? Doesn't have a price on FUTGG. On FUTBin, Jack, in a bit. I've liked Thunderstruck Gullit a hell of a lot. 4.4 is the initial price point on FUTBin. It's just stupid. I'm not going to lie. If you have a card that is that expensive as an SBC, they shouldn't have an expiry date. They just shouldn't. Because by the time that the average player could come close to completing him, it's probably going to be in like 4 months' time. Once Team of the Season's probably come and gone. And their accounts have actually filled up with fodder and stuff like that. I mean, we'll get a slightly updated price soon, once more people have submitted the squads. But it's just stupid, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, let's look at Dembele, and then we'll look at the rest of the stuff. So, Osimhen, Dembele, obviously double 5. Can't play striker is a bit disappointing, to be honest. The fact that they've still only given him 85 shooting as well is frankly absurd, considering how good he's been in front of goal this season. I don't know why you're keeping it down at 85. They have given him low driven plus. Okay. I mean, it's probably going to play very well, but there are people that did Dembele in that Team of the Year Evo that you could do to get a 94 rated winger, or whatever it was, that may have a better card than this. Even though they did that a couple of months ago for considerably less than what this is going to cost, which is coming in at 1.1 mil as it stands, according to FUTBin. FUTGG says 1.3. FUTBin has updated, 1.2 mil for Dembele, and Gullit is 4.5 mil. FUTGG says 1.3 for Dembele, and they don't have a Gullit price yet, but that's fine. So, if you did put Dembele through that one, you're living life right now. Because, you've probably got a better card for about 30 to 40% of the cost. That's crazy. 2 minutes' time, Team of the Season thinks as much as it's incredible now, in a few promos it may not be. Exactly. You think that this promo isn't worth opening all your packs for because the only basically usable cards just the meta ones, and you're not going to pack them. You're probably right. Let's look at Evos, though. Have they subsidized the fact that if you're not going to pack crazy stuff, then you're going to get it via Evos? Let's have a little look. Is that new? What would I actually get as an upgrade here? For 150k on my Jamie. 5 finishing, 7 balance. Okay. Low driven shot is nice. Ball control, passing +4 is okay. 3 pace, no attacking positioning because it's already so good. Same with the shot power. Agility up to 90. You get +5 composure as well. So agility, balance, and composure. That 1 dribbling stat, though, is still a bit lower than the rest. Quick step plus. Poacher plus. Tiki-taka and incisive pass. No more pace because he's already got the max. You do go up to 5-star weak foot, though. So my Jamie would be 4-star, 5-star. And if you don't already have 2 playstyle pluses, or 2 after getting that quick step 1, then you'd get low driven shot plus as well. I don't know if I have a second player that fits in this for the past and present. We got this Tom Cannon. Again, he already has a playstyle plus, so wouldn't benefit from it as much. The question is, how much does someone that's just got a basic card gain? This is what I like to look at nowadays. When it comes to Evos, okay, you can put someone that is barely eligible for the requirements in, and they get some okay upgrades. But what does someone starting off as like an 84 come out of this Evo looking like, right? How far down your list of players can you go before the Evo doesn't look like it's any good? So we're putting in an 84 here that you can put in an 89. And she comes out looking bang average. Actually pretty poor. So this is an Evo where you need to be putting in someone that's already near the top of the requirements, really, to just elevate them that little bit more, rather than one of those mega boost ones. Okay, do we have... Oh, I didn't even see that one. That came out yesterday. Is this new? Yes, because it is based on Beckenbauer. So it gives... Does it have to be it has to be a centre-back. 89 max. Agility, balance, dribbling, shooting, passing. Heading, accuracy, pace, composure, reactions, interceptions, ball control, weak foot. Okay. Again, is this actually like a +7 in pace? Or is it significantly higher if we start with someone way lower? Is always what I'm looking for here. So let's just scroll down to someone that is slow. There you go. Let's go with someone like a Serbi. What does he go for in terms of pace? From 60 to 67? No, so it is just a +7. So again... Are you going to have to put in someone that's right near the top here? So, like, I could put in this fast. How much of an upgrade would he really get? Dribbling and shooting. Why does... Oh, the in-game dribbling stats rather than the overall dribbling. That makes a bit more sense. Sure. Agility and balance are already too high. Pace goes up to 87, I guess, which is good. Interceptions, weak foot. Defensive awareness. It's small incremental upgrades. And he goes up to a 92 as well, which means you are not fitting in another Evo for a very long time. Right? This card is going to be locked off from all Evos for probably like 2 months, maybe? Something like that. FIFA 21 and before. Icon SBCs back. Yeah, the very first Icon SBCs, where they just put them in, they cost an absolute ton, but they were there for the rest of the year. That's when Icon SBCs were the best. Okay, as I say, this one, if he is actually coming in, let's do a quick refresh on both these sites. So FUTBIN has Gullit at 4.5 mil. FUTGG has Gullit at 4.6 mil. You are catering to such a small amount of the player base with an SBC like this. Whereas, if you don't give it an expiry date, then even if, I don't know, one of you watching, maybe you have 500k right now, and you don't have that much fodder, you could maybe do 500,000 coins worth of an SBC in fodder. You're not getting close to this. You're not touching the sides of this Gullit SBC. Whereas, if they give it an unlimited expiry, then by the time we're getting into Team of the Season, and people can actually start to obtain that fodder without having to be great at the game or grinding it consistently, then they'll actually have a chance to try out a card like this. I don't know. Remy Ali, hello. How much was Ronaldo? Ronaldo. Does this show expired SBCs? Ronaldo was about 2.5 mil. Yeah, about 2.5 mil. And who was the other big one recently? Yaya, 2.3 mil. Like, the thing is, as crazy as a 94 Gullit is, by the time this SBC expires, like, no one sat there with 4.5 million coins of SBC fodder to be able to do him. And they won't have that for ages. Because the people that are crazy enough to do these mental, like, elite tier SBCs are probably doing Ronaldo and Yaya, or have already done them. So they're not now going and doing this straight away. So you're going to have multiple promos come out before Team of the Season. You're then going to get Team of the Season starting just before this runs out. But I still personally think the worst part about bringing Gullit out here is not the fact that you've just brought out Yaya Toure, who is a comparable player, but the fact that his base icon SBC still has a month left. And now anyone that's just completed this, and I know the cost is very, very different, or maybe they're halfway through this and this is their card that they thought, you know what, this is how I'm going to be able to get Gullit this year. Each time I earn some more fodder, I'm going to put it into the next squad of this Gullit. Well, now they would have done that, but in the crazy version. So I think that's really poor. I think that's pretty bad. He's definitely going in your team. Hope Di Natale fits for one of them. Di Natale is so good. Pack 94 Rivaldo. That's outrageous. That's the kind of thing I would need on the content account to do a video on. Think you're going to save till Team of the Season so you get an amazing 88 gold as your highest? I'm not really sure what that means. By the time you get him, have a 97 Team of the Season McAllister for 3 mil less. Yeah, exactly. You're halfway through Ronaldo. Yeah. Exactly. Right. Well, we've got 20 of these picks and then just a couple of packs to see if I get anything from this new promo. Probably not, if we're being realistic here. I don't really expect to get anything, but you never know, right? And I needed to complete a load of SBCs in order to get the like weekly objective thing done, where you do at least 2 of the 4 things of like playing games in certain game modes, scoring from outside the box, SBCs, and then something else. I can't remember what the 4th thing is. So if we get anything in here, it's a bonus. But I thought I'll use some of the really low rated stuff in my club to do it. And yeah, stuff like that is very, very handy. Nice. Oh, there we go. Nice. Oh yeah, if there's any other upgrade SBCs and stuff like that, we'll look at that once we've opened up these picks. Okay, what I will do is I will open up a tweet of all the 6 PM content. So we looked at that. There's an 84 times 5 upgrade, apparently, and a Team of the Week upgrade again. So we can look at those. Are live cards like Joe Gomez still getting upgrades after putting them in an Evo? I don't know, is the answer. Sometimes it feels like they do get the upgrades, but then I don't know if every single promo does. Because it changes the card type, doesn't it? So I'm honestly not 100%, I'm afraid. You like the fact Foot Birthday was double 5-star, and now see a problem there's even fewer cards to get in people's teams. People are now going to realise that the cheaper Foot Birthday cards are actually very, very good value. Like that Gary Lineker that I bought for the past and present Leicester team. Like 60k. That card is so much better than a lot of these other promo cards that will come out. By the way, David, I don't know if you're still here. I don't know if you had an ad at the time or something, but I didn't hear your thoughts on the low driven. Because I know you asked for mine. Ooh, 89 is good. But yeah, Foot Birthday, they went for it. They absolutely went for it. Well, these have been mostly uneventful. No new promo cards. Sadly. In 20 of those picks. Now the question is, can we get one in the random other little packs that I've got? I don't have much. Yeah, I just did these to get the SBCs done. I thought I had. Maybe it's behind some of these. I think I've got like a something guarantee pack. Maybe it's like a Foot Birthday guarantee. Unless I already opened it. I'm honestly not too sure. You got 2 players you want to put in an Evo, but not sure who. The answer is always the one that you think is either less likely to then fit into another Evo, right? Or the one that you will enjoy playing with the most. Those are always the 2 questions, really, to ask. Spent all your fodder on Maldini, been saving fodder since Team of the Year. That's kind of crazy. Or the one that's less likely to get a special card. Yes, yes, of course. So if you had the choice between, I don't know, an Evo'd all the way up Jamie Vardy, or an all the way Evo'd up Kelechi Iheanacho for a Leicester past and present. Vardy has more chance of getting a special card than Iheanacho. So maybe you'd go with Iheanacho, right? Oh, also, question. Anybody know what time England kick off? Because I know we're playing today against Albania, and I think that the team news has just come out. Does that mean that we're playing at 7:30? Or has team news come out early because it just randomly does for international games? Bailey, I'm doing okay. I'm a bit ill, but aside from that, in general, doing good. Can't really complain. I hope that most people are just happy and content with stuff right now and doing well. Hopefully, I'm going to just get better and better and better over the next couple of days, and it means that we can get back to proper length streams and everything like that. And bringing back the other games and things like that as well. Enjoyed both. One is an Evo of Tell, 68 reactions, Italy player from the grassroots. I mean, 68 reactions sounds absolutely criminal. And surely kills the card at the top level. Burn, Lewis, Skelly and Rashford to start. Yeah, that's the notification I just got from Sky Sports. 7:45. Okay, thank you. On this account, so you thought it stopped streaming? No. There haven't been as many streams over the last week or two due to busyness and then illness. But as I say, hopefully we can come out the other side of that over the weekend, and from Monday we can bring back other games and Rocksmith and things like that. Bailey, nice. And I have been uploading a few videos to the football channel as well, so hopefully you guys have been tuning into that. If you haven't, and excuse me, you enjoy my vibe and content style and stuff like that, and you want to see football-based content, whether it is discussions about things, whether it is predictions, reactions, analysis, or documentary-esque videos, that's the next one planned, then you can check out the football channel. The link is now in the chat. I have not packed any promo cards. Jimmy, you keep asking about Di Natale. You keep saying he's good. Right. Are we actually going to get any of these? Like, who's the worst one possible? Hugo Bueno. A left back from Benfica. There's 388 rated that we can get, and we haven't even hit one of those yet. Oh dear. As I say, I do have 3 of these 84x7s, but then I thought... Ah, yes, it's a FUT birthday guarantee pack. That's the one that I thought I had. So let's open this up and see if this is a banger or if it's an 88, which is probably most likely. Diaby? I don't really remember seeing Diaby's card at all throughout the promo, so I don't know what it looks like. He's 91. Shooting and passing don't look great, but maybe the in-games aren't too bad. Obviously, he's double 5. Can play on the right at cam or striker. 84 composure. No shooting playstyles. No passing playstyles. I'm assuming he's like 40k. He should not cost anywhere near that much. That's just... ridiculous. Bailey, the other one hasn't been going at all, but again is planning to get revamped again soon. But the main football channel, just Birdie, the Man United stadium video did phenomenally and hit nearly like 30k views, I think, at the very end. Or was it 29? We did a video, we did a Man United vlog. We talked about Tuchel's first England squads. Yeah, 30,000 on the Man United video, which is crazy. And it's still getting some views. It's not like it's completely dead. Most videos will do that and then just stop pretty much, but it's still getting some views. Like in the last 48 hours, it's got 700 more. So it's still progressing. And again, the next video really planned. Maybe I'll do an England one. I don't know. But the next one planned is a player documentary style video. Like in the past, I've done the rise and fall of Leicester City. I've done the rise and fall of Neymar. As he basically announced his move to Saudi. That was where that video finished. And this new one is about a player who is basically about to try and revitalize their career. One last shot at doing that. Neymar one was really good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I really hope that people enjoy this one. So, we'll see. Onana coming up for the advice on the free kick was good. Jordan Ayew, captains Ghana, the scenes. The absolute scenes. Scott, you didn't show the team. I did, actually, because I hadn't seen the team. And so, therefore, I showed the team and we went through it all together. So, I did, in fact, show the team. I think you said that last time. And it was also wrong last time. Which is interesting. Nah, it's not Dele Alli. You'll see. I don't know how long it will take to make because I'm trying to... This is a real attempt at trying to up scripting and editing in those kind of videos because they can do fantastic if the packaging of the video is right. And so I'm trying to get closer to that. So we'll see. You got your hint. Thoughts on Dembele SBC? Looks good, 82 finishing in March. Yeah, I don't know why they left his shooting that low. Seems a bit stupid to me. Got some random guy from Bodo Glimt road to the final. Yes, they did mention about a couple of road to the final players as well. Okay, well, it doesn't really look like we're going to get anything, but we do have 3 84 times 7s. No promo. Guys over 20 goals in 2025. Exactly. Ridiculous. And the only shooting playstyle they gave him was the low driven. Video essays do very well on YouTube. Exactly. If they are packaged right, title, thumbnail need to be great, and your intro needs to be solid. And then ideally, of course, your editing and storytelling or scripting throughout the video means that it does keep people interested and maybe gives them some more information about stuff that they didn't really know before. Details that weren't maybe gained relevancy later on. So at the time, they weren't thought about that as that important. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying video essays. That is a better I'd say that's a better description of it than a documentary, really. So yeah, video essays are something that I would really, really like to be able to do more. His promos are not coming out. Deary me. Well, we got one more 84 times 7. We get an inform, but no Dreamchasers card. I don't even know who's in Team of the Week this week. So that's normal to Stegen. And then we know Chris Smalling's in there because I packed him. That's the only one I know. But instead, it's Gulacci. Oh, I'm assuming Bruno got one because he destroyed us the other day. We're back to the standards of there being a player in the team of the week every week that plays against Leicester. At least that can't happen next week because it's international break. We get a week off from that. Right. Is there any way for me to obtain any new players in packs to be able to do a video on them? Or are we just going to have to go with that Gullit? $200k. Afterlife, no. I don't know that person. An 11 times 84, and you get an icon or hero loan. Let's have a little look. How good or how bad is that? So, Desai, this card actually looks really, really good. We have City, then we have Newcastle. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're probably going to lose basically every game between now and the rest of the season. But loads of informs coming from those teams. So yeah, Desai. In terms of video, though, no one would care about a video about Desai. Probably not about Lizarazu either, even though he looks good. Makalele, probably not. I don't think people would care about a video on Prince. However, Lucio, Raul, or Rivaldo could be good. But if you're opening up this pick, what's the worst case scenario? It's a pick of 3. In terms of monetarily, Prince, Lizarazu will be the cheapest 2. Then who? Makalele or Desai? Not really sure. It feels like another one of these hero or icon picks where you're not getting a massive L if you open this up. Because there just aren't that many players to choose from. And if you get fortunate and a Lucio, Rivaldo, Raul or whatever pop up, fat dub. So that's an option. This one, okay, this is what we normally open. Just a cheeky loan. We could open 5 of these in the hopes that we get a banging loan to do a video on. And we can do this one on the content account because I think I have 2k points on there. However, let's at least do 2 of these to take us down to 2.1. Okay, so we get a special card in it. That is not the combination of flag, league, and club that you want to see when you're opening up packs. Palulu. In the Polish league? Double 4. I don't know why you wouldn't like give these cards like a chem boost or something. Who is using this outside of fans of that club? Or if you've got an Angolan team. Is that even possible? Like a full gold team? No idea. Okay. Give me a banger then. Not what we need. That's not the right colour either. We want blue. Okay. Okay, it's one of the lowest ones that you can get. However, it's actually a good card. Koku's cards are nearly always really, really good. It's just getting the links and stuff like that. Okay, more blue, please. One memorable moment from your channel, it's when you had a loan pack and was like, is this going to be Lloris? And it was. Was that like early in a year after I'd packed normal Lloris or something and then, of course, got him on loan? I remember packing Del Piero, maybe like last year or the year before, thinking that it was a loan pack. Turns out that it wasn't. And we just got ourselves a special Del Piero that was ridiculously good. That was a good one. What is that hair? It didn't look like that in the tunnel. 30 coin pack, though. Absolute scenes. Let's do one more of those loan ones. Let's quickly see if there's anything in here that's of interest. No. Not really. Okay. And just see if we get something. Oh, Inform's not bad. I'm not doing the 90 plus. That's so expensive. And doesn't give you any guarantees. That's nice. That gets us back like half the money of the pack. Do we get a banging loan alongside it? No. Are they like forced? I was going to say, are they forced to give you a orange, green and blue? But no. No, they're definitely not. These are terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, right. So, let's switch over to this one. And let's do the 1K point one and see if we can get an absolute monster in that. As it stands, I think we might do the video on Gullit, to be honest. Object in FIFA 23. Wow. Fair enough. Loki, hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have all the card designs, prefer the Foot Birthday. Foot Birthday is always good. Hopefully you're doing well, Gary. So yeah, we just don't have the coins on this account that I would like. Please tell me, though, that isn't because I listed a load of players that didn't sell and now they've plummeted. No. Okay, it's fine. I do remember that one, yes. I do, of course, remember. Want to do Gullit, the 91 squad to go around you? Yeah, it's about 4.5 mil. Ridiculous. Okay, here we go. So, 30 coin pack to start. Because you never know. No, we know. Sadly, we know. Okay. Do we get anything massive, absolutely massive, to do the video on that is not that Gullit SBC? Let's see. So we don't get a promo in the normal pack, which is pretty crap. Oh, it's tradable, though. How much is someone like Rodrygo worth, fodder-wise? Like 40k? Hey, I need coins on this account, so... Right, so, we're looking at the worst-case scenario here, which, in terms of value... Oh, we can actually just check it on, like, FUTGG, can't we? Recent cards. So, this is a pick out of 3 of the new Heroes and Icons. The 3 cheapest cards are Lizarazu, Prince, and Desai. The prices, you've got Lucio, 7,750,000. Rivaldo, 3.7 mil. He's double 5-star. Oh my god. Wow. That's insane. Raul is 3.3 mil. He's 5-star, 4-star. Makelele is just under half a mil. Desai just over 400k. Prince 225. Lizarazu 225. Chat isn't working on Twitch. Have you missed any pack? Look, just got back from dinner. Other people are saying stuff on Twitch. No, I didn't pack any promos. Other than some Angolan striker. Palulu, I think his name is. My question to you was, what are your initial thoughts on low driven? So yeah, the dream here is that we miss out either Prince or Lizarazu. But we're most likely going to get both of those. And then it's going to be either Desai or Makelele. Content, any big SBCs? Osimhen Dembele, who's 1.3 mil. And Gullit, who is 4.5 mil. Here we go then. Standard in club seems broken on AI. But broken in a bad way? Or just a consistent, reliable way to finish, which is what we've lacked for many years. Player number 1. Prince. Okay. So this could be our best player. Which is still a nearly 500,000 coin icon on loan here. Right? This could be our best player. If the pack is as bad as it can be. The dream scenario, again, is Lucio, Raul, or Rivaldo in here. Player number 2 is most likely going to be Prince or Lizarazu. Prince? Okay. And then this is going to be blue for Lizarazu. No. Oh. It's not blue, but it is Lizarazu. So this is pretty much what you're expecting to see. This player is either going to be Makelele or Desai. And if you manage to avoid... If you manage to avoid both of these, then you've got a huge pull. But I think I'm going to do this one again, because it's tradable, and as I say, I need the coins on this account. And we have a chance of getting an absolute monster, so we'll do it. 90 plus picks compared to something like this just don't seem worth it. Like, you're probably just going to get, for the same amount, you're probably going to get, like, base Bonmati and Harry Kane. Rodri. Something like that. Or you can even get new promo cards like Haraldson or Koku, who are 90 rated, but they cost 25k. So I would rather get the loan and some other cards and it be tradable here. SBC, trust it's worth it. Maybe. Right, so let's do the second one. Of course, we don't get a promo in the normal pack, because why would we? We get Gabriel Magalhaes. And an inform. Okay. Well, we still get some value, which is what we're looking for, because we need those coins if we're going to continue to use this account. So again, let's see. First pick. So again, bit like in the previous one, there is a very, very high chance that this is our best player, and now we're going to get Prince and Lizarazu. And if so, that's fine. We get one of Makelele, one of Desai. I prefer that than getting 20 games of one of them. If we manage to avoid both of those, we get a beast. That is one of the big boys. Lucio's the most expensive. Again, 7.5 mil. Then it's Rivaldo at 3.7. And then it's Raul at 3.3. This card, 5-star, 4-star, striker or cam. I feel like he had a monster card last year. I can't remember what card type it was. But he had a boosted card that was amazing. Finesse plus and low driven plus. First touch, Trivela, aerial, technical, quick step plus. My goodness. Poacher and advance forward plus plus. Shadow striker plus plus. That is a monster card. The only way that we're not taking Raul here is if we get Rivaldo or Lucio. And there is Lizarazu. So as I say, if you manage to miss out Lizarazu or Prinz, you've got a really good chance of getting something massive. So the question is, maybe we do 2 videos. Maybe one video is on Raul, and maybe one is on Gullit. And we just do the loan of Gullit's new SBC. I think that is the way that we go for this. That is really, really good. Because I think I should be able to make those videos and be able to get them out for you over the weekend. I am out for a chunk of tomorrow. However, I should have time to do at least one of those tonight. There's no worry about price changes and stuff like that because they are both going to be loans. So that's all good. We do not have to worry. And maybe I can sell my transfer list on this account and try and get some more coins to do the video around Raul. On the RTG, we're going to have like 2 mil or so around Gullit. Maybe I'll do one of those packs, though. On the RTG, just to YOLO it. Why not? And this we're doing just in case we get an absolutely banging normal Dreamchasers card loan. We don't. We get Koku again. So those ones seem not great. The hero or icon one is very, very good because you're guaranteed worst case scenario a new Makalele or new Desai card, which are both really good. And we had this earlier in the year. I can't remember exactly what promo it was, but we had something similar where if you opened up, it was whenever Carragher got his pretty sick card at centre-back. Whatever promo that was in, we had the same kind of pick. And you needed to have... Your worst case scenario, you still got a player that was worth like 300-400k on loan. Because it was similar to this. There were 2 much, much worse ones than the rest. And then bangers. So, I like it when they come out with those kind of ones. So, but I think we YOLO it, we risk it, and we do one of those on the main account. And then, I think I'll get some ideas for the video recording. As I said, today is not going to be a 6-hour stream or anything crazy like that, because I'm ill, hopefully over the halfway point of the illness. That would be ideal, and therefore streams can get back to normal probably from like Monday. But I wanted to show off the new content and everything like that, see how it goes, and yeah, test it out really. So here it is. Here it is. The dream is that you pack something in the pack as well as getting the banging loan. But this account just has significantly more coins on it, so let's do it! Will we get anything in the pack, or is it just going to be walkouts? To be honest, getting like a Rodri is better than a 90 rated Dreamchasers, so let's see. Hopefully it's very high rated golds. The dream would be you get Mbappe here, right? I mean, Erdegaard's good. Fodder, so minimum 289s. If you want to give me Mbappe, I'd like that. It's Rodri. Okay, so we are getting back probably with an inform as well. We're probably getting back about half the value of that pack. Which, considering we also get the loan, not bad at all. And we'll save the other one in case I have to open up a pack as part of the video. Or one of the 2 videos. But here we go. On the RTG, can we get anything on the level of Raul, Rivaldo, or Lucio. Probably not. I'm trying to think who I have in the... I already have base Desailly in the club, so if there was a choice between Desailly and Makelele, Makelele makes more sense. And we start off with Prince. Lizarazu, probably next. Ooh. It would suck that it's Desailly rather than Makelele, but it is what it is. And there's Lizarazu. Okay, so there we go. So... Although, if I already have a base Desailly, for ratings, for videos, I already have a 91 and a 92 centre-back. Do I have... Oh, I have Basha for left-back for really high rated. But having a 92 wouldn't be that bad. No, we'll take it. It just makes the most sense. He is comfortably more expensive. And I think what I will do is try and sort out the transfer list on both of these accounts. And then get recording. Simple question, everybody. Because the plan over this weekend is that you are going to get a video tomorrow and a video on Sunday. Maybe a stream on Sunday. Depends. It might be a busy day. Got some family stuff going on. So I don't know exactly what time that's going to be yet. And it might clash with stuff. So we'll see. So if there aren't any streams, then it will be a video on both days. The question is simple. I'm actually really intrigued to see how the new Gullit compares to this one as well. But yes, the question is... and we'll do this in a very simple way. Let's do... So we're going to do a video on Raul. We're going to do a video on Gullit. Put a 1 in the chat if you would be more excited to see a Gullit video. And put a 2 if you would prefer to see Raul. This will basically decide which one am I going to do first and put out first. Because if people are significantly more interested in one player than the other, then it obviously makes more sense to try and get that video out sooner so that it can maybe get views throughout the week that these cards are relevant. Whereas if it was a split, doesn't really matter. Oh, I could also do a poll like in the chat. Right? On YouTube. I don't know if I can do that on... There's probably like 2 people on Twitch, so it's probably pointless. But let's do it on YouTube. Which cards do you want a video on first? I mean, it does seem overwhelmingly Gullit. However, I will put this poll in the YouTube chat. Please don't spam. How is that even allowed? That should be timed out. But there we go. So the poll is in the YouTube chat. I'll just let it run, and you guys can vote. If you're one of the 2, then you voted. Yes, I will take it into account. So yeah, we will do a video on both of these cards, because we've got a loan of Raul on the content account, and he looks really, really good. And we also can, of course, just do the loan part of Gullit's SBC in order to obtain him. So if you're watching on YouTube, please, please, please cast your vote in the poll that is in the live stream chat for who you would prefer to see the video release first. Because you will get both, so even if you want to see Raul's video, it'll be on Sunday rather than Saturday. It's not like you're going to have to like never see it or have to wait a week to get it. You will get there. So yes, if as many people as possible could please vote for which video you'd like to see first. I'd be very, very surprised if the vote flips from being Gullit, because it feels like this is the card. Who's the player from the promo you want to pack the most? Probably Rivaldo. A double 5-star Rivaldo that can play either on the left or at cam seems crazy. Technical plus, finesse shot, first touch, power shot, trickster, low driven, ping pass plus, rapid plus. Really good stats in pace, shooting, passing, and dribbling. You can basically, and physical. You can mold him into whatever kind of card you want with a chem style. Like the highest rated one is Hunter, which puts him up to 99 pace, 98 shooting. But if you're playing him as a cam, then maybe you go for an engine. And you boost that passing and that dribbling up to basically max stats. And still give a pace boost. And he's got 95 long shots. With 99 curve at that point. So, Rivaldo, for me. Lucio would obviously be fantastic. But a bit boring staying a centre-back, isn't it? Same with just saying... like Mbappe. No. So I would definitely say Rivaldo. I really, really like the look of this Raul, though. So I'm excited to play with him for that video. And of course, Gullit isn't in packs, otherwise he would also be up there. Lucio 7 mil is crazy. Mbappe is currently at 13 mil. Kane's at 2.1. Actually, I'm intrigued. How does this Harry Kane compare to his SBC? So what was this? That's the Ballon d'Or card that we had earlier in the year. So this is the SBC that is amazing. This new one has a 5-star weak foot. That's good. They've boosted his pace up by 5. His shooting is basically the same because it was already pretty much as good as it can get. The passing is slightly better. The dribbling is slightly better. Stamina goes up by 4. But the play styles are where things change. So instead of having first touch plus, which I think is actually really good for a striker that you're pinging the ball into, he does keep first touch, but now he's not just gained low driven, but gained low driven plus. Very, very, very good card. Fora inverts 1.6 mil, Martinez 1.4, Wanyeri 700k, Llorente is 1.2 mil. Can play right mid, right back, centre mid, or right wing, which is probably why. Putellas is 4.4 mil. There are some massive cards. But yeah, the vote is very, very conclusive. People want Gullit more than they want Raul. So what I'll do is tonight I will record a Rude Gullit video. And this will be in the style that we've been doing recently, where we are trying out the card in a couple of games, but building a team around him via challenges and having a lot of fun with it, really. Because the Haaland one did okay. People enjoyed the Haaland one, which is good. Because some of them have flopped, like the João Felix one actually did really, really badly. But Haaland's video came out okay. Like view-wise and stuff like that. It also gained us some subs, which is nice. And so, hopefully, we could have that same kind of reaction to Gullit and then Raul. So, we'll do a video. Yeah, we'll record Gullit's video tonight. That video will go up tomorrow. And then Raul's video, the aim will be to get it out on Sunday. I don't know whether I'll also record that tonight or whether I'll have to try and do it tomorrow or like Sunday morning and get the edit done straight away. But as per usual with these kind of videos, if you guys have any wacky ideas when it comes to... So for those of you that may not know, if you're just watching right now, let me very quickly show you. These... Oh, I actually did a video on Raul in the past. How handy. So, maybe this was like last year. And you pack Kane. That's insane. He is going to be ridiculously good for you. Enjoy. So, we have a load of things on here to do with Raul. So, I don't know, like a La Liga challenge, MLS, because spent some time there, Spain International, hero pick, etc., etc., kick-ups, real-life challenges, and things like that. So, if you have any ideas for fun, funky challenges to do with either Gullit or Raul that maybe I wouldn't think of off the top of my head, then let me know. For example, with Haaland, we did a Premier League haircut quiz. Because he has lovely, luscious locks, we decided for one of the positions that we had to do the Premier League. I saw it on Twitter like the morning of Haaland's card being released. They put out a quiz to do with different Premier League haircuts. So we did that, and depending on how many answers we got to choose what player we put in our team. Things like that. You could do something similar with Gullit, because obviously he's got the crazy sort of dread haircut. But if there's stuff like that, then you can always let me know, whether it's in comments of videos, tweets, Insta, TikTok, any of those things. And yeah, we pretty much spin and create a team based on doing a load of different challenges. We've also integrated some real-life challenges in some of these videos recently. I did a 5-star skills IRL challenge in the Haaland video, and that was pretty fun. I enjoyed doing that one. So I'm down to do more of those kind of things in the future as well. I did say it before with Haaland, but a perfect hat-trick would be good. It's not a bad idea, especially for someone like Gullit, who has got 5-star weak foot. Obviously, we'd be playing him at cam to try and do that. He's got the shot power, the long shots, the curve, composure, but he also has aerial plus to try and score a header. So I'll put a perfect hat-trick on the wheel. That obviously doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to come up, but I'll put it on there. 100%. And as I say, if anyone else comes up with any other ideas and things like that, then I'm always open to suggestions. My favourite players to do these videos on are the ones that have SBCs, because you can just get it done, get the video done and dusted early without being terrified about the price changes. I got really lucky with Haaland. Haaland, I saw him at his bottom price of like 1.6, and then he started going up. I sniped him for 1.7 when he was going for 1.8. I managed to sell him for 2.1, and then he just plummeted. And I don't know what he's at now. Crazy. He went down so much. 650k, something like that for this Haaland. Madness. Absolute madness. So it's terrifying to record when you've got to try and judge the market at the same time and when you should be buying them. Get the video done as quickly as possible. Sell them so I don't lose as many coins is always the panic. So when it's an SBC and you can just do that lone part of Gullit, we don't have to worry about that. And I can do it at any point throughout the rest of the night. Same with Raul, because we got him on loan. So things you absolutely love to see. So Gullit is the thing that we'll try and sort out later tonight. And Raul, I'll also try and sort, as I say, either tonight, tomorrow, Sunday morning. So Gullit video tomorrow. Let's quickly look at what football is on. Obviously, we've got England playing tonight in like half an hour. Tomorrow, you got League 1, League 2. And then I don't really know. Have we got more World Cup qualifiers that people might be watching? World Cup qualifiers. Wales are playing, but there's no like monster fixture that people will want to tune into. So I think we're pretty good to upload that Gullit video whenever tomorrow, which is good considering I'm going out. So I can maybe get it up just before I go out for the evening. And then on Sunday, yeah, we'll just upload Raul whenever as well. So you've got that to look forward to. We are working on stuff for the football channel as well right now. So hopefully you'll get that new video essay on a player coming out relatively soon. That is going to be the aim. I really do appreciate those of you that have... let's do that. Yeah, thank you very, very much to those of you that have tuned in today. I appreciate that there haven't been as many streams and stuff lately. But again, busyness and then illness. Not a good combination back-to-back when you're trying to create content and stuff like that. So hopefully we're coming out of the other side of that now. And I really, really do appreciate the generosity and support of people continuing with like Twitch subs and stuff like that, liking all the videos, commenting on them and all of it. It does make a big difference in keeping things going. So hopefully by Monday I'll be feeling better and we can start bringing back things like Elden Ring, longer streams, etc. And getting more and more videos out for you. New coin sponsor should be sorted out very soon as well, so maybe that can feature in some of those videos. So thank you very, very much, everybody. I hope that you have a fantastic weekend. As I said, in terms of streaming, if there is going to be one over the weekend, it would be on Sunday, because tomorrow I am going to be busy. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy the football. Let's hope that England under Thomas Tuchel are a little bit more entertaining, and I'll see you guys for a Gullit video tomorrow. Good night and goodbye.